Two former students have begun legal action against the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama because they claim it did not investigate allegations of sexual assault and misconduct properly. 23-year-old Alyse McCamish and Sydney Fader said they felt silenced after they raised concerns about a male student. Tonight, the college says the safety and well-being of students and staff is its first priority. Jared Latham has been speaking to them.
I think it had a long-term effect on my self-confidence and my self-worth. That I made this report and it basically just felt like screaming into the abyss.
By far the worst trauma and the worst depression and the worst everything that I went through was at the hands of the school and how they handled it after I told them.
How two women say they felt after their experiences while studying here, an institution regarded as one of the top drama schools in the UK, famous for training household names including Anthony Hopkins, Ruth Jones and Rob Brydon. But what Alyse McCamish and Sydney Fader say happened during their time in Cardiff has prompted them to take legal action. They believe the institution was negligent in dealing with allegations they made against a fellow student. Sydney told me she felt uncomfortable with the atmosphere in classes right from the start.
A lot of people would kiss you without your consent or grope you without your consent, and they would be encouraged by the staff and congratulated for making that bold decision. What a bold choice. Oh, such a good actor you'll be.
Sydney alleges she was assaulted by a fellow student in the women's dressing room. Alyse told me she knew that same student. She claims she was sexually assaulted by him off campus during Freshers' Week, an allegation he denied.
I reported it at the beginning of the summer, and then Me Too happened a month after I reported it. And I went back to school thinking, well, this is great. I had perfect timing. I'm in really good hands. And I went back to school, and it was so the opposite of how the rest of the world seemed to be handling sexual assault at the time.
Alyse says she reported the allegation in June 2017, but it wasn't until 6 months later that the college reported the allegation to the police. The police took no action.
I mean, I don't even know at what point that they finally decided, oh, it's been long enough, we should probably do something about this. But the 6 or so months that they stayed silent were just baffling to me.
An internal investigation by the college saw a further 6 women come forward with allegations against him. The lawyer representing the women claims that investigation was negligent and didn't follow the college's own guidelines for dealing with sexual misconduct. The college found Alyse's allegation unproven, but made findings of inappropriate touching. The man involved wrote a letter read out to the year group in the building behind me by a senior lecturer. In the letter, he denied sexual assault but apologised for anyone who felt unsafe or uncomfortable around him. The college told us the safety and well-being of students and staff is its first priority. It adds it is committed to listening to anyone who wants to report an incident, recent or historical. But because this allegation is the subject of an ongoing legal process, it wouldn't be right to comment further. Alyse and Sydney say they're speaking out now to try to make a difference.
The real culprit here is the system, and the fact that they talk about wanting to create a safe place for students and a safe place where women can come forward and going public with that and making statements about it, and then just reacting the total opposite.
Tonight, the legal documents initiating proceedings have been sent to the civil court. Both women have now graduated, but their connection with the college is not over.
Jared Latham there.